President Trump is offering his condolences to all of the first responders and families of those gunned down at the Valentine's Day massacre in Florida. A 19-year-old expelled student is now charged with killing 17 people at a Florida high school. This morning, we're learning more about the shooter's troubled past. Kenneth Craig has this update from the devastated town near Miami.
19-year-old Nicholas Cruz entered the Broward County Jail Thursday morning.
The suspect's been charged with 17 counts of premeditated murder.
Authorities say Cruz began his rampage outside Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, then went inside and continued shooting. Some students captured the horrific scene on their cell phones while others ran for their lives.
Kids were freaking out.
President Trump addressed the nation this morning about the deadly shooting.
No parent should ever have to fear for their sons and daughters when they kiss them goodbye in the morning.
Authorities say Cruz had been expelled from the school last year. Social media posts show him posing with guns. On Thursday, FBI agents searched the home of the family where he was staying. A lawyer for the family says he was a friend of their son. Cruz moved in following the death of his adoptive mother in November.
They were helping him. They had got him a job at a dollar store where he was working. He was going to school to try to get his GED, and they didn't see anything like this coming.
The lawyer says they knew Cruz had a semi-automatic assault rifle when he moved in, but they had strict rules to keep it locked up.
Among those killed, student Jamie Gutenberg and assistant coach and security guard Aaron Fies, who ran to help when the shooting started.
I heard that he got in front of a couple people and shielded them, and he actually took the bullets for them.
Classes have been canceled while the investigation continues. Kenneth Craig, CBS News, Parkland, Florida.
Back here, a man is still recovering at an area hospital this morning after someone shot him last night outside of the Green Hills Library. You can see the crime scene blocked off part of Benham Avenue. People inside the Green Hills Library heard all the gunshots ring out. Then police found the victim with a bullet wound to the stomach. Witnesses tell us a maroon Jeep Cherokee sped off with 3 men inside. No arrests have been made. The investigation continues into whether someone should be criminally charged with the deaths of 3 women in a fire. The victims were all part of a rehab program inside that home with no smoke detectors and no sprinklers. News Channel 5's Dan Kennedy is learning more this morning.
There were no smoke detectors and no sprinklers inside that home. So now the question becomes, will someone be held criminally responsible for the deaths of these 3 women? They've now been identified, ranging in ages from 22 to 36, as Kathleen Baird, Elizabeth Lopez, and Tammy Nelson. 4 others were hurt but expected to be okay. A fire broke out yesterday morning with 15 people inside that home. It's a Footprints to Recovery program, using that place as a place for women to get out of drug treatment and into a structured living environment. Metro Code says the landlord, Barrett Realty, would be responsible with equipping the home with smoke detectors and sprinklers. Maintaining them would be either up to the landlord or the people renting. In this case, the privately run Footprints to Recovery. Detectives now calling this a criminal negligence investigation. Once they complete the investigation here at the South Precinct level, they'll hand their findings over to the District Attorney's Office. We also learned last night that the Fire Marshal's Office went around to other Barrett Realty properties, ensuring that they had smoke detectors working and also installed fire extinguishers. Reporting from the South Police Precinct, Dan Kennedy, News Channel 5.
Thanks, Dan. This morning, the city of Lawrenceburg is preparing to say goodbye to a fallen hero. Firefighter Jason Dickey gave the ultimate sacrifice while trying to put out a blaze in a burning home. The 38-year-old died from his devastating injuries after the roof collapsed. It seems everyone in the Lawrenceburg area knew Jason Dickey. He was a husband and the father of 3, and his wife is expected to give birth again very soon. His colleagues have been sharing how he always selflessly stepped in to rescue people without thinking twice.
We lost a hero. We lost a best friend. We lost a guy that loved his family, including the fire service family. You know, we're one big family. And honestly, we lost a guy we'll never replace. I don't care who we hire, we'll never replace Jason Dickey.
Visitation is from 2 until 8 in Lawrenceburg today. The family has given us permission to carry the funeral service tomorrow live for you on our cable channel, News Channel 5 Plus, and streaming live on our website at newschannel5.com. This morning, we learned investigators are asking for your help in finding a suspect in an aggravated robbery near Vanderbilt University's campus. Police say it happened just after 8 last night at 18th Avenue South and Horton Avenue. Two men armed with handguns approached the victim, pushed him to the ground, and demanded his wallet and valuables. There's not a clear suspect description yet, but police are afraid he might strike again, and they're asking you to call them if you have any information.